Hello everybody, Hyper Mario Sunshine here, back with some more Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. In the last episode, we defeated the final Marcus, and not only that, but we were able to do one final quest to basically prolong the passing of Neonix, who is a Machina that was about to die. Luckily, we were able to give her the thing that she actually wanted, which was to only live just a little bit longer, that way she could pass on along with others. But in this episode, there was one other quest that's actually related to Neonix, and that is this one over here. A Poet's Concern. So the poet, Yura, actually wants to make a poem about Neonic. But she needs a little convincing before she's willing to comply and persuade Neonic about the proposal. So let's actually talk to her. You've come to talk to me about the poet, right? I just can't bring myself to trust that man. I won't end up a laughingstock no matter how many times he asks. It's a poor fellow resident. You're not a bad person. Why would anyone want to write a poem about me? He must have a hidden agenda. A shame they did not like Ricky's idea. Ricky, put thinking cap on and come back with a better plan. Alright, and this brings us to collect the toboggan wing from the Hovering Reef 9 at Air Sea. Alright. Okay. So yeah, we're going to be doing that real quick, and then we're going to be showing off the rest of the Affinity that we haven't done in our journey. So we're going to be going through Colony 9 all the way up to the Fallen Arm. Actually, not the Fallen Arm, Prison Island. We're going to be showing all that. And we will likely... Wait. I'm guessing 9 is on the left. Oh boy. But yeah, we're going to be showing off all of them in order, the ones that we've missed throughout our journey, and yeah, we'll be going through there. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of Affinity charts because yeah, we've got quite a lot. And I hear one of my cats call her Mamas because she's the she's the mom, obviously. Not only that, but her name's Artemis. That's her name. But yeah, we just call her Mamas for the most part. I hear her playing. She's the one with the little tippy taps in the background. You guys can somehow hear that. Hovering Reef 9, we've never been here before. Huh. Ooh, I just got big ear pain just now. Ugh. Alright, Geronimo. Much like the other one. Oh my god, what the heck is that? Huh. Alright, let's get that tube. That was the first time I ever seen that enemy. Alright, there's the item of note. The Toboggan's Wing, and... Oh, of course, that appears afterwards. The Sacred Zagame. Alright, let's beat this thing off screen. Alright, we're back. Let's go talk to Neonic. Is that the Toboggan wing? I've never seen such a remarkable thing. Me Machina thought it was just a fairy tale or something. But why have you bought it for me? Oh, that poet asked you to give it to me as a softener. Well, what a surprise. He seems to know a thing or two about us. I don't mean to be condensing, in fact. I'm sort of flattered. Tell him he can write his poem. Alright. We got the permission. Let's go and let Yura know. Oh my god. That specific one, like if you even go right in front of them, just like kind of goes, like just flips through the two panels of their writing. Anyways, let's quickly go talk to Yura, and then we can start going through each of the Affinity, heart-to-hearts for the Affinity chart.
Yes?
Oh, he's about to move too. I expected she reacted warmly when it was presented. The Toboggan wing was a tale told long ago. It's more one does not rely on chance, but dare to make dreams a reality. The Machina can make their dreams a reality with cooperation. Though cooperation will blossom a beautiful, lasting relationship. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. There we go. Quest completed. That's it. I think that is it for all of the quest, hopefully. I'm going to change the time just in case. No quests. We have finished all the quests that I think we have done. Well, my computer crashed, so we're just going to be going through these one by one. Hopefully no crashes from here on out. And also, just change the time because I don't want it to be dark when we're doing these, so. Anyways, we'll go through each one by one. We got quite a few to do, so let's do this. A hero pawns perspective. Charla, tell Ricky about the Mechon. The Mechon, why? Ricky know nothing about history of Mechon with Hum Hum. Ricky feels stupid. Not sure. I'm not the best person to ask. This is unusual for you, Ricky. Let's do it with this one. There's so much to cover, I'm not sure where to start. Charlotte should hurry up. I'm sorry, Ricky, it's just... For as long as I remember, the Mechon have been the enemy. But if you asked me why, I couldn't answer you. Yeah, Ricky not know too. Ricky, what do you think of when someone mentions the Mechon? Mechon look like sad machines. I've never seen them that way, but I guess I can see what you mean. Ricky always thinks this. Oh, our backgrounds are very different. I've never had time to think about their feelings. Charla had lost so many friends. Ricky not sensitive to Charla. Ricky always pawn around when should talk serious. No, Ricky, it's not that. It's actually quite nice to find someone who thinks differently. Mechon have never attacked your home, thank goodness. So it's natural that you'd have a different perspective. Charla's so kind to Ricky. Ricky not know what to say. It's alright, Ricky. You don't have to say anything. Next up, an ancient wreckage for Rhine and Melia. How strange that such a ship crashed here. You know what this thing is. How could I not? This is an Alchemoth trading ship. It would have been used to transport ether crystals. Wait, cylinders. What? You're saying this is a high Entia ship? Do you not recognize the design? You saw many similar ships in Alchemoth. I don't know, we were a bit tied up. True, you were rather preoccupied. In any case, I can't help but wonder. Indeed, it was before my time, so I cannot know the circumstances. But it seems odd to me that this ship traveled to the lower regions. Why was it necessary to transport all these cylinders here? There must have been some kind of reason. Yes, but what it was, I do not know. All I can be sure of is that this ship is a very old model. I bet a ship this big got attacked by a ton of monsters. All those cylinders on board and stuff. That is very likely, but the ship would have had defense systems on board. What if it got hit by one of those Telethia things from up your way? I bet the defense systems would be no match for it at all. Perhaps, but it does not appear to be damaged. We shouldn't worry over the things that are in the past. Come, let's find the others. Hang on a minute, we still don't know anything. And she's gone. Well, no use me stewing over it either, I guess. Overlooking the colony. What's up, Charla? I looked at the colony. All I can say is, I can think of is how things used to be. Back when you lived in Colony 6, you mean? Before all this happened? Yeah. I think about what Colony 6 was like back then. And then I remember the state it's in now, and it breaks my heart. Oh. Fine? Fine? Oh. Damn it, fuck! You think reconstruction's going to be easy? It's okay, they all know you're fighting out here for them. Wait, you're out here fighting for them? You listen here, Ryan, if I'm out here fighting, that means I'm not back there helping out. You want to help out with the reconstruction? Okay, there we go, thank God. Reconstruction, right? Well, we're fighting so the world can achieve peace. In a way, that means we're reconstructing the entire world. Ryan, think about it. Once we have peace, there's no point in even rebuilding Colony 6. So it could all just come crashing down again. I see your point. It's funny how I never seem to get the simplest of things. I know why. It's because you think it's all your fault or something. Let go of all that guilt and things. It'll be much clearer. It's true, I do feel guilty. But honestly, I still don't think I'd figure this out on my own. That's all down to you. Stick your head in the sand and all you get is sand in your eyes. From now on, don't hold it in. You can talk to me about anything. Treat me like a punching bag. You know, a punching bag for talking to. You're too kind, Ryan. Thanks. I look forward to sparring with you. Great. If there's one thing I can do, it's to take knocks on the head. That's basically my job. Wait, are you actually talking about actual sparring now? Because I'm up for that too. Oh, they're perfect together. A scene revisited. Ryan, look, what a sight. It's a sight, all right. What's wrong, Ryan? It's not like you two look so serious. Hey, I can be serious if I want to. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. What's on your mind? Tomorrow's dinner? Before I came here with Shulk, I'd never seen this place. Was there something special about that day? You've never told me about it. You could say that. It's the day we set out from Colony 9. Well, it might not have been the exact day. I don't remember. Oh, I see. Was that just after I was taken? I messed up pretty badly that day. Why would you say that? Man, now you're the one who's not acting like yourself. I suppose. But if I hadn't tried to be a hero, you could have stayed in Colony 9. Don't beat yourself up about it. But Ryan, I don't regret leaving the colony behind. And I don't blame you for all this stuff that's happened. That makes me feel better. Thanks, Ryan. Even if you hadn't got kidnapped that day, we still would have left. Feels like we were destined or something. Think the Monado would have led you on this journey anyway? Yeah, something like that. Or maybe you have just kept browbeating us until we did it. Much as I hate to admit it, I think you've hit the nail right on the head. I can't imagine just sitting there with the colony in ruins. I'd have wanted to go out and get revenge on the Mechon. I knew it, so don't worry, okay? So this will be all over. We can go back to the colony for good. That sounds great. Glowing in the night, Ricky and Dunban. Dun! Ricky can see hanging strings. They're quite remarkable. It's an amazing sight. Ricky, know what strings are? You do. Well, what are they? The power of ether. I see. And what else? Ricky not know anything else. Even I know more than that, Ricky. Do they even have schools where you're from? Dun is my hero. He know way more than Ricky. Ricky, are you alright? You seem taken aback. String is fishing line. Ricky, my friend, it's not the end of the world if you don't know something. Good, because Ricky know nothing about ether. Regret not listening at school. There is much I don't know as well, Ricky. Bionis is a rich, diverse place. Even I have much to learn. But why string only appears at night? Why Bionis type to make them that way? Ricky, you're the funniest Nopon I know. And you know what? I believe the Bionis itself may have forgotten the reason. Ricky loved traveling with Dun. Dun, best partner ever. Why, thank you, Ricky. I enjoy visiting the mysterious wonders of Bionis as much as you. Ricky never want to leave friends. Heir to the Monado, Dunban and Rhine. Something up, Dunban? Losing your home. It's a painful experience and not lightly forgotten. People of Colony 6 have had a rough time of it. Exactly. And we could have just lost our homes to the Mechon just as easily. Indeed. Shulk taking the Monado in hand was a decisive moment. If he hadn't done that, we would probably have lost everything. It's a miracle that the Monado was in the colony at all. If it hadn't been, our homes would have no doubt been in piles of rubble now, just like Colony 6. When I think of those walking piles of scrap ruining our homes, God, it makes my blood boil. I find it hard to imagine living here in such danger as Charlotte did. Hope, that is a rare thing amongst us Homs of late. Charlotte has looked after the camp, waiting for Gattle to return. That's what kept her going, the hope of rebuilding the colony together with him. You may be right. Sounds like you know a lot about Charlotte. She's strong, that woman. Stronger than I'll ever be. She's more fragile than she looks. It doesn't take much to break her will. But you could be the one to pick her back up again. What, me? Now you're just talking crazy, Dunban. I just have a feeling about you. Just keep that thought in mind. Changing the subject, why don't you help out with Colony 6's reconstruction? They could do with a helping hand from a genuine hero. When you put it that way, how can I refuse? Let's get to it, Ryan. What visions may bring. Hey Shulk, what's it like being able to see the future? It's kind of hard to explain. If I have to describe it, it's like I'm being made to watch a dream. A dream, huh? That's one strange power. Tell me, Charlotte, what do you think of my power? Wish I had your power. Maybe I could have saved Colony 6. I can see why that would mean a lot to you. You might have been even been able to save Gattle. Yeah, but honestly, the more I think about it, the more I realize none of this could have been helped. And your power just kept Juju safe, and I'll always be grateful for that. Yeah, that was a close one. I'm glad we got him in time. Otherwise, there could have been a future where Juju didn't make it. Thank goodness for your visions. If you have a vision, it means... I feel like a stronger person when I'm around you. That's kind of you to say. Thank you, Charlotte, but... What is it? I can't see everything. Sometimes visions are quite hazy. And even when I'm seeing the future, I can't always change it. Are you talking about what happened to Fiora? Yeah. I'm also worried about what's going to happen to Bionis. If hardly been able to see anything. If only my power wasn't so limited. Don't be so hard on yourself. You've saved us how many times now? Yeah, I guess I have. Thanks, Charla. But I still wish I could master up my power a bit better. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. I'll support you all the way. Geography lesson. Shulk and Dunban. You'll never see a sight like this from Colony 9, right, Dunban? Right. I don't think I've ever get tired of looking out at this landscape. I wonder what these rock formations date from. Yeah. You don't sound very interested. I listened to every word. You did. It looked like you were just staring into space. It's about those rock formations and how they looked in the past. Something like that. I guess when I talked about geeky stuff, you gonna switch off. Me? Switch off? I didn't realize that. Did I? I did that? It's not the geeky stuff. It's anything that doesn't interest you. Like the latest fads in the colony. I could ask you, what's the latest superfood everyone's talking about? And you'd say, chewy radishes. They're the latest healthy ingredient. I saw a line of people queuing up to buy them the other day. It was as long as the Bionic's leg. Wow, you really are in the know. What does that mean, that all-knowing Shulk didn't know? I'm afraid I've barely even heard of a chewy radish. You really had no idea, and you thought it was I was out of the loop. I was kind of betting on you not knowing. You'd surprise me. Let this be a lesson to you. Studying is all well and good, but there are some things you can't learn from books, or conducting ether research and building weapons. You're right. I'll try to bear in mind from now on. Colony Reborn, Shulk and Charla. So, Charla, is this what Colony 6 is supposed to look like? It's definitely getting there. We've come a long way. A little more work and it'll be perfect. Really, if you ask me, it's looking good already. Plenty of warm homes, thriving businesses. It's great. True, we have nearly everything we need, but we can't stop here. It has to be a place where everyone can feel safe. Then it'll really feel like Colony 6 again. It won't be easy. In fact, oh crap. Colony 6 will be all the way back to where it used to be. It might not take as long as you think. When peace is restored to Bionis, just wait, people will flock here. I hope so, but what if people still don't want to come back even then? Only have to look at the faces of the colony's residents. Everyone is happy here. You really think so? If they really felt unsure about moving here, why would they smile? They would feel safe and happy here. Who wouldn't? Yeah, you're probably right. If I lived in a place I didn't like, it would just make me sad. Right. So don't worry, Charla. Everything's gonna be fine. Me and Ryan are gonna come and visit all the time when this is over. Oh yeah, I guess Ryan will go back to Colony 9, huh? What was that? Did you say something? No, it's nothing important. Hey, let's go find the others. Okay, they'll be waiting anyway, but I enjoyed our chat, Charla. Strength of heart. Dunban and Shulk once again. Incredible. To think this was all rubble not so long ago. That it was. The reconstruction is progressing very rapidly indeed. Population's growing day by day. It goes to show people can achieve anything when they work together. Teamwork can feel insurmountable obstacles. We can feel insurmountable obstacles. Looking back on the Battle of Sword Valley, well, it's a miracle I survived. Ah, crap. Sometimes you have to depend on others for support. No one can do everything on their own. I agree, strength in numbers. So I'm going to do whatever I can, however I can, to support you all. If we work together, we can make it through anything. I hear you, Shulk. That is a sound plan. Ah, crap. Oh, crap. I guess you guys could slow that down. Don't diminish your achievements. You've done great things already. I can vouch for that. That's nice of you to say, Dunban. But I feel like I've got a long way to go and I still need you. We all do, Shulk. Okay, good. We all need each other in tough times. I'm no different. So let's keep looking out for each other and we'll all stay safe. Quiet time, Fiora and Ricky. This park is very pretty. There's a park in Colony 9, but it's nothing quite like this. Park bring back memories for Fiora? It does, actually. It brings back a lot of memories. Shulk, Ryan, and me used to play in the park back in Colony 9. Ricky loved memories. Park remind Ricky of Forest. When I'm surrounded by nature, I feel alive, like nothing matters. Ricky too! Ricky too! Grass, whispering, trees, talking? Whispering and talking, huh? I like the sounds of nature too. I bet you think you miss Machina Forest sometimes. Fiora, so clever! Fiora understand Ricky's talking and feeling. When I hear you talk, I get a nice warm feeling inside. Maybe it's magic? Really? Ricky not know why, but no paw not usually magic. It's okay, Ricky. Not every question needs an answer. All I mean is, I wouldn't change a thing about you. Not change Ricky? That means Ricky is good. As long as you keep cheering everyone up, you certainly are. Leave it to Ricky. Ricky's job's to make friends feel bestest ever. Come on, you big ball of fun. Let's see if you can make everyone laugh. Ricky, ready, Fiora? Okay, where is mean old Ryan? I make him into happy hum-hum. Dunban's right arm. Charla and Dunban. Dunban, how's your arm holding up? You mean this old thing? The others told me what happened a year ago at Sword Valley. It must have been very painful. I'm used to this left-handed style now. It must be tough, though. Only a year ago you were fighting with the Monado, and this is your reward. You think losing the use of one arm is going to hold me back? You really can't use your right arm, then? That's a real shame. No, you're not. I'm fine because I know it was all for the best. I had no choice. There was no one else able to use the Monado. Well, I suppose I did because I had to, and I have no regrets. Dunban, ever the humble hero. I'm sorry for pushing you. I just wanted to see, wanted you to know I care. I know. Thank you. Your honesty is refreshing, and I really appreciate it. Recovery and reflection. Dunban and Fiora. It's horrible to think of what the Mechon did to Colony 6. Yes, the devastation here was far worse than Colony 9. There were two things we had that they didn't, Shulk and the Monado. Yes, not their defense force was anything to sneeze at, but in the end the Mechon just overwhelmed them. So many lives lost, and Charlotte lost someone so close to her. Many lives were sacrificed, more than could ever be justified. Even now I know the reasons behind the Mechon's actions. Everyone here just wanted to protect the people they loved. They didn't deserve this. To protect those who we love, we often must sacrifice everything. The Colony 9 attack is so vivid in my mind. I can hear Shulk scream as the metal-faced Mechon attacked me. Shulk was a wreck after that. I'd never seen the boy so distraught. I imagine that's how the people of Colony 6 felt. I made up my mind after that. I decided I'd never endanger myself so thoughtlessly again. I should hope so too, Fiora. I forget his cries, and I don't want him to hear them. I don't want to hear them again. I'll be more careful in the future. That's my promise to you, Dunban. I won't throw my life away. I'll hold you to that promise. We all miss you too much if you were gone. Me, Shulk, Ryan. I know it was silly That's a silly thing to do. So no matter how tough the battle is, how scary it gets, we all need to stick together. Yes, that's the only way. Okay, I think it's time we get back to the others. They might be getting worried. After what happened, I bet Shulk is afraid to let me out of his sight. Come on, Dunban, let's hurry it up. I promise you, Fiora, I'll never let you come to such harm again. Renewed determination. Rein and Shulk. Shulk, you remember that day? You know, the day we set out on this whole adventure? Yeah, how could I forget? It's unforgettable, all right. All that stuff happened all at once, and no one could have predicted it. It makes me wonder, though. What if we'd already figured out the Monado before then? I know what happened. But so many people have gone through so much pain. I wish I could have prevented it all. I know how you feel, but what's with all the negativity? I can't help it. Think of all the people we lost. Too many, if you ask me. We lost Egil just as we were coming to an understanding. But don't you forget the feeling it was always going to be that way? He seemed satisfied at the end, like he'd done everything he could. He gave us his all for us, and he gave us hope. Of course he did. And to think he had it in for us all. Then he went and saved us. That shocked me almost as much as you. But that's why I can't give up, so Egil's sacrifice wasn't in vain. We're gonna win this one, Shulk, for Egil. And don't forget the others who've given their lives. We'll make them proud. A new future in their name, that's our promise to them. And that no one will ever have to suffer through this again. I'm right with you, Shulk. One year on, Dunban and Rein. Has it really been an entire year since the Battle of Sword Valley? That was a rough time for us Homs. Lots of people died. Sometimes I think I'm cursed. It's not right that I survived the battle when so many did not. Ah, crap. You raise a valid point. You spent all her days wishing you'd come back safe. We used to hang out in the park, you just stare into the sky. Now that I didn't know. I spent the whole time hoping you'd get home ASAP. I never would have imagined. I'm sorry I worried you. Easy, you're freaking me out. People might think you actually like me. We can't have that, can we? I guess what we're doing now makes up for all that, though. You, me, shoulder to shoulder. I could get used to this. You're stronger and fitter than a year ago, almost a new person. But you've still got a long way to go, so don't forget that. Well, that's the that lasted all of 1 minute. Thought you and me were bonding. A wistful glow, Rein and Sharla. This ether lamp, it's like the ones in Teffer Cave. You mean the ones on the route between our two colonies? Those would have been put there by people from Colony 6. You learn something new every day. You see the yellow glow? That's because the lamp uses electric ether crystals. Didn't know that either. I guess some days you learn 2 new things. I do know that electric type crystals glow the brightest. Bingo. Once upon a time, replenishing lamps with fresh ether was my job. It was my very first job, actually. I used to follow the route all the way down into the ether mine. I used to get lost when I started, but I soon got the hang of it. We used to time each other to see who could get it done the quickest. You mean you and Gattold? Am I that obvious? You start talking about your old life and I see tears. It had to be Gattold. I didn't think you were even paying attention. I always pay attention to you. Shulk said something interesting to me once. He thinks you're insensitive when it comes to this kind of thing. He can talk. The only girl he's ever talked to is Fiora. I'm so almost jealous. I mean, of your male compadre. I wonder what it would be like to being a guy doing guy things. Ah, shit. I know I can't. Ah, come on, why does that always happen? I know I can't change the past or whatever I do or say, but everyone fled the colony during the attack. I was so angry. I wanted to be by his side and fight with him to the end. Good thing, one good thing came out of it all. You met us. Me and Shulk couldn't have got far without you, Charla. We really needed you. And those people at camp, I saw how they needed you. Ryan, Wait, I've got that all wrong. There's no needed about it. We need you more than ever. You and your healing abilities are a vital part of our team. The heal bullet of yours has saved my bacon more than once. Thanks, it's nice to feel needed. You're right, I have an important role to play. One I couldn't have fulfilled if I stayed and fought. Thank you, Ryan. You have an amazing calming effect on me, you know that. That's funny, I'd say the same about you. Just remember that, you can't rely on me forever. Someday you'll have to learn how to fight properly. You know, without taking so many knocks on the head. Ha ha ha, no promises, but I'll give it my best shot. Shimmering Marsh, Shulk and Dunban. This place is beautiful. Some call it the Shimmering Marsh. I can see why. Had you ever been here before? No, and I'm suitably amazed. How can a place light up so much at night? I've never seen anything like it. I have once when I was very young. Really interesting. It was at the ruins where me and the Nada were found. The same thing happened there at night. Glowing ether fills the air. So that's where you saw it. I don't remember much about the ruins. I found my way in and then I lost consciousness. That's about all I can remember from back then except the light. If it was as beautiful as this, no wonder you remember it. Ether is an incredible thing. It really is. Great question, Dunban. I've always wondered that. Great minds think alike, and your thoughts? Can't draw any firm conclusions or anything. All I know is that ether isn't unlimited, so I guess it won't last forever. I don't suppose we have anything to worry about in our lifetime. Maybe not, but we should still try to find another energy source. We can't just rely on it always being there. Energy aside, it's a real shame when this natural beauty is gone. Yes, whenever there's 100 years from now or 1,000. High Entia history, Dunban and Melia. Those statues. Am I right in thinking they are of High Entia origin? They are, indeed. These are the Sorrel statues. They depict twin goddesses representing order and justice. A treacherous place to erect them. This place was once used for our coming-of-age ceremony. Seems fitting. A potential successors to the throne who came of age were left here. If they survived, they could return to the capital triumphant. I see, so only the best specimens continued the imperial line. Ruthless but effective. And that's what I was told, at least. I was probably all just a formality. Of course, fighting off the Sateral Guardian alone is no easy task. However, I have heard of a former ruler who did see through the task. Oh, dang. Participant has no choice in participating. It sounds as if they were simply being led to their death. There must have been a reason for conducting the ceremony, something that made it necessary in that particular case. Are you suggesting this High Entia was mixed blood? Yes. The ceremony must have been needed to gain the people's trust. So, just as I face the tomb. Does this place remind you of the tomb? Yes, of the hardship I faced there. And the friends that saved my life. I'm forever grateful to you all. Fiora's body. Charlotte and Fiora. Hey, Fiora, I wanted to ask you something. What is it, Charla? Ask away. Your new body. It's not malfunctioning, is it? What? It's just that you don't look well when, like, you're doing so well. I knew it. So you're experiencing some malfunctions. I didn't mention before, but Lanata is teaching me some Machina anatomy. Why do you need to know that? Because when this is all over, I'm going to quit the Defense Force and become a doctor. People are returning to Colony 6. They'll need a doctor. Wow, that's amazing. I know that without Manus Minato, your energy's depleted. You only have a small reserve left now. Apparently so. How can you be so laid back about this? You should be in Lanata's infirmary, not here doing this. I'm glad you agree, but I won't, Charla. I'm grateful for your concern, but I can't leave now. But you have to, Fiora. I've made up my mind. I will fight to the end, and when the end comes, I'll be with Shulk. Fiora. Charla, please, this is my decision. Well, I can't argue with that, but I haven't given up hope, okay? I'll do everything in my power to make you right again. I promise, Fiora. I know you will. Thank you, Charla, for everything. Kind words, Ricky and Melia. Melly, cheer up. Cheer up, Melly. Oh, Ricky, it's you. Why are you looking at me like that? Do not be worried. But Melly have frowny frown face. I was thinking about my father and brother. It still hurts. Nelly's daddy pun great Birdman, and brother pun too. Ricky liked very much. You did you? That is sweet of you, Ricky. I'm proud of them too, as a daughter and a sister. I remember them both fondly. Something wrong, Ricky? Ricky very sad. He failed at help Melly's family. Big hero upon failure. This is not like you, Ricky. Where is that famous Huron sphere I know so well? It get lost. Maybe Ricky drop it somewhere. You should not let this bother you to such an extent. Life is all about learning to come to terms with things, as I have with the passing of my father and brother. Melly strong, bird lady. Ricky want to be like Melly. Glad to have my Huron back. I was wondering where he'd gone. Ricky, stop moaning now. Ricky, be there for Melly as warrior and friend. And I appreciate it, Ricky. Thank you. Next up, we're in the Machina Forest. And over here we have a heart-to-heart with Melia and Shulk. This one is Fallen Brethren. Something bothering you, Melia? Forgive me, Shulk. I'm not myself today. It happened before I met you. In this spot, my 4 protectors laid down their lives for me. Really? I didn't know. Was it when you fought the Telethia? Yes, until that day, the 4 of them accompanied me everywhere. They were true friends to me. I grieved for them deeply. They were indeed. I have spent the bulk of my life hidden away in the Imperial Villa. They took care of me for all that time. You must have been close. It's sad to lose people like that. Shulk, will you help me? I want to give them a proper sending off. Of course, we'll do it together, you and me. Thank you, Shulk. My fallen brethren, I promise to live my life to the fullest. Look over me as I journey on. Charla and Melia, no boys allowed. What a beautiful spring. Makes me want to jump right in. It does look inviting. It would certainly cool us down. Are you alright, Melia? It looks like as if the heat's getting to you. Maybe you should take a rest. That may be in order. I believe I am starting to see things. That doesn't sound good. Maybe the force air doesn't agree with you. It's very humid here. Don't worry, I just need a minute to compose myself. Well, if you say so. Oh, I've got a great idea. Let's take a dip, just you and me. It'll cool us both down and might even make you feel better. Sure, I'm sure. We won't get another chance like this, and the water's crystal clear. But well... Didn't you used to go swimming outdoors when you were a kid? No, never. Father would not have allowed something like that. Then why not make up for the lost time? It's the perfect chance. You are right. Let's go swimming, Charlotte. I hope Shulk doesn't see me. Oh my god! Yeah, you get the last one here before we head to Frontier Village. Ricky's crazy crystal plan. Ryan, look! Ryan, look! Big ether crystal! Whoa, that is big! Ricky wants crystal. Take home to village. Ricky sell it in village and pay off big debt to villagers. Oh yeah, forgot about your debt. You'll probably make a fortune. Ricky will be rich, rich, rich! Except, you can't sell it like that. It's not worth anything raw. Why not? The thing about crystals is you've got to put them in an ether furnace. Turn them into gems, and that's how you make yourself some money. But village not have ether furriness. Only regular Nopon furriness. Oh, yeah, that's right, no furnace. If village get ether furriness, good things happen to village? Good things happen, all right. The whole place will be rich. You can make a new pollen works, and all the villagers will be happy. A new pollen factory. Ricky wants to eat pollen cakes. Pollen cakes for little pollen Oka. Now that I think, ain't ether furnaces really expensive? Better not tell him just in case. A day like any other. I guess that's an Avengers Earth's Mightiest Hero reference. Why do tranquil places like this bring back so many memories? Perhaps the quiet clears the head? So what's on your mind, Fiora? Let me guess. Shulk? Well, sort of. But not just him. Maybe I shouldn't tell you this. I'm very interested to know. There's this wonderful park near my home. I do miss it. Once I made lunch for Shulk and me and Shulk and me, and we had a picnic there. You don't say. Anything else you fancy boasting about? Your future, children, living happily ever after? I didn't mean to boast. It's just that day. I'm always remembering it. I don't know why. Anything special happened? Oh. I remember it being the same as any other day. There was me and Shulk, and we had lunch, that's it. If that's your idea of any other day, I am quite jealous, Fiora. Actually, Shulk looked really, really happy that day. More than he usually does. That must be why it's one of my favorite memories. I have a memory that I cherish, Mother and I eating at the villa. That sounds wonderful, Melia. I can recall no better time in my life. My mother's smile was radiant. I remember it like yesterday. Will we ever have happy times like those again? We will, Fiora. I promise. I believe in Shulk. He'll make it happen for you. Melia. I'm sure you're right. Thank you. Achoo! Frontier's Village famous pollen works. Wow, Ricky. Great machine. Is it all made from wood? Tut tut tut. Shulk, say wrong word. This is not machine. Yay, Shulk right. Machine has metal. Nopon device use no metal, and so not called machine. Now that I think, I haven't noticed a lot of metal in the village. Ricky and Nopon at one with the forest. If forests not have metal, no pun not use metal. Long, long time ago, Nopon make many, many things. I'm impressed. I'd love to know more about these pollen orbs, too. They light up and produce heat, but they never burn up. Yellow and blue orbs are safe to eat, a red one, not so safe. I saw a red one by the left. It looked tasty enough. Shulk want to eat red one? Ricky not like the red ones. Ricky's stomach go thump thump and then squeal squeal. If Shulk eat and finish whole red one, Ricky gives Shulk medal. Sounds like a challenge to me. Ricky no need red orb anyway. Oka make yummy food for Ricky. Is that what makes you so bouncy? Maybe I need to eat more orbs. Ricky and Melia, the Mystery Sanctuary. The Mysterious Sanctuary. This place seems incredibly mysterious, Ricky. Yes, this is mysterious sanctuary called Prophecy Hunt. So, this is where the Nopon receive their prophecies? Melly right. Melly know how Nopon gets prophecies? Wowie, Melly! Melly know lots about Nopon. RFC sits above the village. Looking at it from here gives me a strange feeling. Ah, Ricky know. Ricky figured it all out. What have you figured out, Ricky? You know, you think is extra especially special. Yes, Melly right. When Melly cuddle Ricky, how Melly feel? When I cuddle you, feels warm and calming, like I can forget about everything. Ricky happy, happy. That's why Ricky become Heropon to be cuddled by Melly. So that's why. I see it now. Melly and Ricky both love to cuddle. Melly can stroke Ricky's fur and cuddle Ricky anytime. That's very kind of you, Ricky. Make sure you look after your fur. Oh, that's actually very true natures. This flower is much like that one that used to grow by Air Sea. Used to? You mean it doesn't anymore? Alas, the breed was wiped out. None like this grow there anymore. But its seeds must have dispersed all the way here and taken root. Isn't nature beautiful? I can see you love flowers, Melia. I do adore them. I like nothing more than finding new species on our travels. How about you, Dunban? Do you like flowers? I don't get the impression that you dislike them all that strongly. Haha, maybe it's just that you like them so strongly. Can't imagine someone that might not like flowers at all. That's not what I meant, it's just, if you hated flowers, you wouldn't tread so carefully around them. I am beaten by your powers of observation. I can always see a person's true nature from how they act in public. I've studied you all ever since we met. A ruler must know his people. My father and brother taught me much about imperial duties. I never thought I would actually need these lessons, but I will certainly need them now. However, their lessons reach far beyond the particulars of ruling. I learned how to handle myself and communicate well with people. Maybe you need a few more of those lessons. Are you saying I lack people skills? You only seem yourself around Ricky and Shulk, if I might say. I wish you'd open up to the rest of us a bit more. We've all been through so much together on the battlefield. Deep down, I know that you are right. Thank you, Dunban, for your frank comments. I will do my best to open up more. I didn't mean for her to treat it quite so formally, but oh well. Alright, that is it for the one in Air C. Need Fiora and Ricky. Ricky have question. Ah, beautiful! See, Fiora, see? I see it, Ricky. It's gorgeous. You can see all the way to Mechonis. Fiora, Ricky have question. Fiora, please tell Ricky what is behind Mechonis. Behind Mechonis? I don't know. It's just the sea and sky, I guess. At least that's what I've been told. Maybe Fiora right. Something wrong, Ricky? Hereupon Ricky wants to travel around whole world after fighting Finish. That's an amazing idea, Ricky. I bet Shulk and Ryan are planning to just sit around doing nothing. And Shulk needs to get his act together in more ways than one. Ricky amazing? Yes, Ricky amazing. Shulk and Ryan are Ricky's friends, but Ricky cleverest of all. If you like. I wonder if there's really anything out there to discover. If there is, it would be nice to see it one day. Not one day, sooner, soon day. Fiora should be more excited. I'm excited, Ricky. It's just, will we ever find anywhere else? If we do, will it be like this place? Or will we be free of fighting and squabbling? Imagine a place where everyone could live in peace and harmony. Not any new place for that, Fiora. Make Bionis into peaceful world. That is Ricky and friends' duty. Good point, Ricky. You're completely right. Why didn't I think of that before? You've really opened my eyes. Opening eye, no problem, for hereupon Ricky. Friends make world better place together. I can't wait. Lead the way, oh hereupon. We'll be right behind you. Next up over here by the ether plant. Here we go. Need Charlotte and I was gonna say Ryan and Dunban. A gift for a loved one. Dunban, you look happy. I know, you're getting married. And to whom exactly? Alright, that was just a wild guess. What's up? Fiora gave me the most remarkable present. Oh, is that what's in your hand? It is indeed. It's a rare insect found only in Colony 9. Take a closer look if you like. Ooh, I hate creepy crawlies. I'm sorry, but I hate bugs. They make my skin crawl. Alright then, not to worry. Sorry I asked. So, you're telling me Fiora doesn't mind them at all? Actually, she likes them just as much as you do. Once I put her pocket as a present, she went berserk. Dunban. Newsflash here, no one likes bugs in their clothes. I realized that the hard way. Things were more innocent then. Takes me back, you know. Hey, doesn't Ryan like bugs? I think he likes most things. He's a bit of an animal lover, too. I think I heard Melia is as well. She is? How surprising. I'd love to know more about her taste. What about, fruit? Does she like fruit? Nope, she definitely doesn't like fruit. She told me herself. She might be like me. I don't like sweet things at all, really. That's a shame. I love fruit. Everyone's different, I guess. And it's good to learn things about each other, about others, right? It is. Thanks, Sunban. I think I might give Ryan some fruit as a present. You think he'd like it? So that's who you wanted to find out about. Well, Ryan basically likes everything, so you can't go wrong. So that heart-to-heart... Flowers of Air Sea. These flowers smell like passion. Ricky, feel different. Feel passionate. Passionate? Are you feeling alright, Ricky? Ricky, love flowers. Charlotte like them too. Red flowers taste yum, no? Oh, you eat them. Yes, but also give to wifey pond. It no pond custom. Ricky bring flowers home. Oh, go ahead, hang them on walls. So there's more to you than food after all. You're a good husband. Ricky not that good a husband. These flowers are such a lovely shade of blue, you know. I think they would suit Melia. How about you pick one for her? Could be a present. Give to Melly? Charlotte have good idea. Ricky want to do good for Melly. That girl's got her head screwed on right, but it can't be easy. She's so uptight, I wish she'd let loose once in a while. Ricky think the same. Melly nice bird lady. Hey, why don't I help you? I could look for flowers with you. I think I know what she'd like. Yay, Ricky picked flowers with Charlotte. Melly will be happy. Fish fly. Oi, Ricky, what are you up to? Ryan, see, lots of fish. Fish with wings jump out of the sea, see? Jump out of the water, see? Ha ha ha, you must be joking. There's no such thing as fish with wings. You've lost the plot. See, fish fly. Oh yeah, I saw that. So fish really can really fly? Ricky not see before either. Village and forest not have flying fish. Right then, only one thing for it. We catch one and eat it. My time has come. I'll show all by honest my fishing skills. Ah, no! What's the matter with you? Ricky, remember that creatures with wings are special too. No pun. If Ricky eat flying fish, Ricky get in trouble. Don't worry about it. No one's looking. No. Dunga will get mad, but Ricky's stomach make noise. I won't tell anyone. Well, that means you've got to fish twice as hard as me. Ricky not happy, but food is most important to Ricky. Ricky get all fish before Ryan. I knew it. When food's around you, you're suddenly up for it. That one's cute. The heart of the matter as a new achievement we gain out of this. Skill tree. Oh yeah, because we actually reached a max affinity between Fiora and Melia. Pretty cool. Anyways, we need Fiora and Dunban. Brother and sister. Let's view this. Alcamoth is a wonderful city, don't you think, Dunban? It is indeed. My heart belongs to Colony 6, but I'd love to live here someday. It feels a little spacious for you. What are you talking about? I like big places. The technology is incredible, for instance, especially the weapons. You never changed, Dunban, always on about fighting. That's me, a born and bred killing machine. You know there's more to you than that, Dunban. I heard you saved everyone's life and more than once. It's nice to know that I'm appreciated around here. I wonder if I should try and move here one day. You were serious about that? I can hardly go back to the colony looking like this. Those are good people back home. It will be like you never left. Are you sure? 'Cause I'm not... Of course I'm sure, Fiora. They owe you. When times were bad, your smile saved them all. That's nice of you to say. I'm sorry about all of this. I should have done more that day. It's not your fault, really. And I've gotten used to this body, for better or worse. I'm the one who should be doing more to reassure you. You really don't need to worry. It's fine, Fiora. Hey, when we get back home, will you make me my favorite dish? One Dunban special coming up. But you and Shulk need to work on your vocabulary. If I hear, yeah, great, thanks, one more time... A lot of heart-to-heart, so we're going to need Melia and Charla. Ancient astrology. Guess it makes sense. Whatever's the matter, Charla? Why are you standing here? The stars. They are beautiful, aren't they? Knowing that they're the same stars I see back home, it makes me feel at peace. Yes, I feel it too. Melia, you know anything about fortune-telling? It's about telling the future based on one star sign. That's right. I thought only Hans knew about fortune-telling. I know nothing of its origins, but practitioners have existed for countless generations. Amazing to think that people of old looked up to the same sky as us. Quite amazing, yes. So do you believe in fortune-telling? It is unbecoming of me to dabble in such things. No, not at all, Melia. All girls love this stuff. Don't you worry yourself. Oh, thank goodness. I always wondered, you know. Tell me, Melia, what's your star sign? The Rhapsodius? Because I'm saying Bohemian Rhapsody, but I'm saying Rhapsodius, yeah. How about you, Charla? My star sign is the Perfumer. You and me have great compatibility, Melia. I had guessed as much. Wow, Melia, you're even better at reading people than me. The Forefathers. Fiora! What is it, Ricky? What is this thing, Fiora? Ricky think, wow, Ricky like it. This is a statue made to look like the Hyantia forefathers. Melia told us, remember? Poor father like Ricky. Forefathers weren't. No, Ricky, I said forefathers. Oh no, shit, fuck. I'm sure he wasn't poor like you. Fiora, sure? Fairly sure. They're the founders of Melia's family line. So that means Meli's great-grampy pawns? Yes, exactly. They're even credited with bringing civilization to Bionis. What's wrong? Ah, shit. What do you mean? Ricky see Dino Beasts. What, when you look at the statue? Statue look like old bird people king. Look like Dino Beast king, too. And you're seeing something I can't, Ricky. Ricky have special seeing powers? Thank you, Fiora. I wasn't complimenting you, but you're welcome. Okay, there we go. I guess I fixed it up. It went all negative, but Ricky does have a very interesting point. If you were to look at this prior to the events that occurred here, yeah, he would be right on the nose. That Ricky basically saw that they looked very much like the Telethia. And yeah, you can kind of see the resemblance, the wings on the back. Sure, they also have the antennas that look like wings on the head, but like the wings on the back, you never see that, but only with these humanoid Telethia, with the Arl Telethia and whatnot. And the fact that they look very warrior-like, based on how they're designed, and also all like the spikes that come out of them. Yeah, very much like the Dino Beast, aka the Telethia that he's speaking of. Of course I removed the person that she's supposed to be with. Melia's Imperial Villa. This is the Imperial Villa. I spent my childhood here with my mother. Oh, I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have barged in. Don't be silly. It's quite all right. In fact, I'm glad that you in particular have come to see it. That means a lot to me. And it really is a lovely home. I'm glad you think so. But something about it seems sad. Lonely almost. You think so too? This place has always had a lonely feel to it. I'm sorry, Melia. I didn't mean to say anything that would upset you. You did not, nothing of the sort. The truth is, my mother passed away some time ago. It's probably because of that. Okay. Oh, that means you're just like me. My mother died when I was young as well. Your brother told me. My mother's room is still as it was, full of memories, but so empty. I somehow get the same sense from this place. Not everyone has had that kind of experience. No wonder you can recognize the feel of this place. I hope you'll always look after this place. The garden's amazing. I would love to hang out here again. It's really growing on me. Ugh. And I'd love for you to visit again. I'm glad it has made such an impression on you. Right next to the throne room. So close yet so far. Another one that we also missed out because Ryan and Melia aren't maxed out yet. I would have never guessed you were a princess, Melia. I'm sorry I hid it from you. I was waiting for the right time to tell you, but it never came. I should have figured it out from the way you dress. I dress differently to other girls? Really? That's quite a relief. I don't really know what other girls wear, so I was worried. Those aren't really that important. I like you just the way you are. You could be a princess, a pauper, or even a crazy alien from a crazy alien world. I'll still be your friend. I always will be. If you keep talking like that, you'll get back on in my good books. But do wonder what it would be like if I were not a princess. I suppose not. I would most likely still have met all of you and traveled with you. But I don't know, Shulk. Sometimes I look at everyone and I get very jealous. You do? Why? Everyone is so at ease with each other and they get to be themselves. I was brought up as a member of the High-Enti Imperial family. But you're not stuck with this stiffy palace anymore. You're free now. So go on, show it off. Do something really crazy. It'll be our secret. You mean right now in front of you? No, I'm too embarrassed. I can't. Please don't make me, Shulk. You don't have to, it's fine. But give it some thought. I shall take your advice into consideration, and maybe one day you will see me do something crazy. I will mention we will probably, at the near end of this video, we'll go back to the other ones and have all the affinity charts filled out. But yeah, we'll come back to the ones that we missed out because we don't have our affinity charts full, as you guys can see. The only ones that are full right now are anything with Yor or anything with Shulk. Almost Melia. It was surprisingly that Ryan's the last one. But yeah, definitely still need to work on Ricky, Charlotte, and Dunban the most, though.